Today is the most special tour that maybe I've done in the history of tours. This house has so much history. It is iconic. It is a landmark. You're going to hear me say that more than once. I'm so excited. We're just going to go right on inside and take a look. But before we do, I want to ask you to please stay to the end. We're going to do a little chat about the history of the house, and we'll show you more of the exterior of this house because it is extremely cool. You've never seen anything like it, and you're going to love it. Okay. Welcome inside the iconic, the landmark Aqua Star. Let's go straight for the wow factor. There's so much to see, but we're gonna get to all of it, so stay with me. We've got the gorgeous staircase. Normally I make y'all wait for the wow factor, but I just can't help myself. As we come into the living room, we're gonna get to all of it, I promise. There's lots and lots of details, but first, I'm just feeling generous. We're gonna go straight for the wow factor shot. Okay, now let's break it down into some details because there's a lot to see here. The original paneling inside the house is this aluminum or stainless? Stainless steel. Now, it was a bit much when this current owner took it over, but they wanted to keep the history of the house. We're gonna hear more about that later. So there's accents of this throughout the house, and it's really nice because it picks up the light and the play from the river and the water, just echoing that water living theme. Here we have a gorgeous bar that's got quartz countertop with a waterfall edge going all the way down to the floor. And while we're down there, we'll take a look at the flooring. It's a very high-end luxury plank vinyl, an excellent product for the river. Now, we're gonna take our time and check everything out. So this is the wet bar, right? We've got a wine fridge. We've got shelves. And this looks really cool when the whole thing is full of bottles, especially with the backlighting. And because the Aqua Star is rounded, there really aren't any squared off walls. So to really appreciate it, look up at the top here. She chose this tile with these tiny verticals because it was something that she could do on a rounded edge. But if you notice how that's a curved wall, it's very, very impressive and very hard to do. Got your little wet bar sink right here. Chop up the limes for the beverages. And then as we turn around, there's all these beautiful built-ins. Great spot for your turntable and your record collection. Please step up to the bar. Check out this gorgeous piece of stone. And it's got a little undermount lighting, and at night, this is spectacular. So much. I'm really trying to take my time so we can savor this. This is a very special occasion to be able to show you this. All right, let's come on into the kitchen. Again, the quartz countertop, and this is so big. I would say it's about the size of a double bed. It's that big. It's so big it has its own zip code. Ba-dum-bum. On the edge of the island here, we've got a wine fridge, temperature controlled. Again, we're still carrying the theme through with the original siding in the house. I'll get it. upper and lower cabinetry are contrasting colors. The navy blue on the bottom, and again with the curved wall. It's a very curvy house. Get your nice range hood. Built-in range. And I love a built-in microwave that's a drawer. I think, oh, whoops, that was automatic. Sorry. Haha. Uh-oh. Let's see, how do I turn it off? Is that it? Or maybe I just push and it goes. Oh, there, stop. More toys, more toys. I thought this was really cool. I've never seen anyone do this before. The fridge is also two-tone, so it mimics the cabinetry. Isn't that very cool? Your little beverage row here. Well, let's just play. Freezer on the bottom. These are, oh, wow, that's a nice fridge. Metal cooling. I don't know what that means, but it looks fancy. And then there's a walk-in pantry. Wait. There's a walk-in pantry. So, you know, if you like to shop at Costco like I do. Got a little shelving area here, lots of cabinets to put things. Lots of storage. I love how this is open double ceiling height right here, open to above. I can imagine throughout the day and the sunrise and the sunset, how differently the light plays in each of these rooms during each part of the day. I'm a nut for wallpaper. I love wallpaper. This is peacock feathers. So this was chosen because of, again, the river theme, the water theme. It's a rounded wall. It's stunning. And this light fixture was custom made to look like bubbles. Tiny bubbles. The furniture is very cool. From every spot in this front room, the kitchen, the wet bar, the living room, the dining room, you have this sweeping view. This may be my favorite thing in the house. This is original to the house. It is cool beyond measure. And this floor, let's come back down here. This floor is an epoxy floor that's also meant to mimic the river. And again, with the wallpaper, the same color tone as the peacock feathers, but without the feathers, just another nice texture and layering element to this house. So many layers to this house. So before we go to the bedroom, let's pop off at the guest bath. Laundry is conveniently back here. Front loaders side by side, lots of shelf room to work, tons of cabinetry over here as well. And I like this fun floor. It's very easy to take care of. Let's go see the downstairs bedroom. The downstairs bedroom is also all rounded corners, but the bed does tuck nicely in here. We have a queen size bed, plenty of room. Very cool light fixture. These are throughout the house. This bedroom has its own private bathroom. The tile is a wavy, again, echoing the river. Kind of nautical theme. These almost look like cleats, like little boat cleats. And then it has its own walk-in closet. So this could be a primary bedroom, and it makes a very nice guest bedroom. I wouldn't turn it down. Has a nice view looking out here. You get to enjoy the rounded curve of the Aqua Star. Okay. We are moving on upstairs. Check out this beautiful handrail. Look at this light fixture. Can you imagine this at night? That's gonna be so cool. It's actually lit. It's almost hard to tell because there's so much daylight in this house. Now, this is also I have too many favorite things. This is one of my favorite things in the house as well. The owner kept part of a giant mobile that used to be in this house, but they kept just a piece of it and put it up here. And I think it's spectacular. Also up here, we can see down, survey the scene. And let's go first to this room. Nice big landing area too. I mean, look at how much room is just right here in the landing. Okay, so we're coming through the double French glass doors to one of the bedrooms, and you have this huge landing area again. Be a great spot for a little office. Love those light fixtures. And I like how they've decided to use this room for the moment. This is the TV lounge. Look at this view out these windows. I have to point these out too because I had forgotten about these here. We could look at this one over here. These are like boat cleats. We have a very strong theme of boat life and river living at this house. Love this rich navy color too. Even the couch is a little rounded. Okay. Another thing I love about this house is, yes, there are enough walls to hang artwork and special pieces that you might own. The house itself, to me, is the artwork. All the rounded curves, the way the light is going to reflect differently depending on the time of day. I mean, just look at all this curvature. I just love it. And then here, this is the light fixture down to the front door. Okay, primary bedroom. Does anyone want to see it? Because I want to show it to you. All right, let's come on in the primary bedroom. Trade me spots, my dear. And we'll start with this little half bath. So this is convenient. If you're in the TV room or that other bedroom, however you want to use it, and you need the loo, there is a powder room right here off of that front door. It's got very cool tiling. And I love that floor to, all the way to the floor sink like that. This whole thing here is built-in cabinetry. Now there is a walk-in closet, but this is all built-in cabinetry. Got a lot of shoes? We got you covered. That's what I would do. Okay. Coming through. You know, who wants to go all the way downstairs for their morning cup of coffee? I know I don't. This is for sure where I would have my coffee station. Also a little fridge, little sink wet bar. We're gonna save the bedroom bit for last. 2 vanities, or excuse me, 2 sinks. Quartz countertops again. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Another closet, another closet. This is the walk-in closet. This is kind of cool because it's circular. There's double hung on both sides, and if you need single hung for dresses or longer things, you've got a single hung closet right here. For all your formal gowns, for when you're accepting your awards and various things. Again, let's check out this amazing roof line. There's a lot of history to this house, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. My buddy Dan's going to explain some of the history to the house. Primary bathroom. So this is all like one big bathroom closet area. You've got this gorgeous vessel tub. I love this shower. Again, with the theme, the river, the water, and to me these colors are so fresh. Fresh and clean and fun. Beautiful. All right, let's go to the primary bedroom. Well, this whole thing is the primary bedroom, but this is the sleeping lounge. It's spectacular. Let's look at the fun feature. That is on a motor. That's what's moving that there. And you could change like the light colors that it reflects. So fun. It's probably on blue now because, you know, the river. And then again with the wallpaper, same theme, same colors. It's got that movement to it, that river movement. But just riddle me this, like if you're sitting in bed and you wake up, first thing in the morning, look at what you look out at. Are you kidding me? More cleats, more boat cleats. Love it. I feel like I'm moving through a piece of artwork here. Now that we have enjoyed the inside, we're going to sit down for a little chat and take a look at some more of the details of the house, hear about the history of the house, and enjoy some more imagery to the house. So let's switch over to my buddy Dan, who is very knowledgeable on this house.
Well, I am here in one of the most amazing floating homes that I've ever been in, and I believe constructed. So this is the infamous Aqua Star. This house, many of you may be familiar with, and it used to be located down at Selwood at the end of the pier. And it was that large, shiny, silver floating home that you may have boated by or paddled by and thought, wow, what an amazing house. Well, The house was a little dated, fallen into disrepair, and it was purchased by the current owners and moved to this new location where it underwent a 2-year painstaking renovation. No surface was left untouched. And as Amy alluded to earlier, one of the things I love about the renovation is that they kept a lot of the really cool period features of the house, which are just marvelous. I mean, the stainless ceiling, the stainless walls, the curves everywhere, the original fireplace. I mean, it is so cool. So the house was originally designed by Gary Morris, architect, and the client was Buzz Gorder, who was a bit of a visionary builder. So they collaborated on this masterpiece and created one of the most unique floating homes you could ever set foot in. So we're super excited to be offering this house back to the open market. And you know, Buzz was with his visionary design, he was kind of a forward thinker on green building. And so originally a lot of reclaimed materials were used. The roofs, which are domed, were actually silos that were dismantled, cut in half, created that big vaulted curvature, and then the tops were also cut in half and placed on the ends to close it in. So that feature remains intact, and it has all been insulated and painted that cool navy blue color that you see throughout the house. This is the original roof framing plan, which is quite impressive. I mean, the detail that went into the construction of this home, and with all of the curved walls, I mean, I'd say more than 50% of the walls here are curved. And if you can imagine, the construction on such a design is extremely difficult. So to tie all this together, and my guess is when they came up with these flowing curved walls, it was just such a correlation to the ever-moving river that the home sits on. So from the original design to the retrofit to the surfaces, the materials, the fixtures, all of it ties together so well with the theme of river living. And it's fabulous. In addition, the entire float, and this is a massive float. This float is about 87 feet by 38 feet. So you have a huge, huge foundation, which was completely redone with giant steel stringers and new logs, and it has a float rating of a 4, so you got a very solid foundation, which is something you need to support this 2,800 square foot masterpiece. Another really cool feature that they added when they reclad the exterior of the house was this really soft vertical grain mahogany that's on all of the entries and exit ways. And then just to, you know, sharpen it up even further, they have little LED backlit lighting in between the slats. So when you approach this home in the evening and those lights are on, I mean, it is just a magnificent work of art. The renovation that occurred is just extraordinary. I mean, you could not ask for any finer of a floating home. So we hope you like it. We hope you like the tour. We have a lot more information to relay.